guys the inside now that we've cleaned it all up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. You guys see this? Organization. Yes, there's a lot of plants. Yes. And it's nice and warm in here. Nice and toasty. This is what we're talking about here. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 trellises. We need to do 2 more here so we can squish all these plants together. And then we have the original ones here. And then the other 2 varieties that we're going to put together. So this is so exciting, you guys. Cleaned up so much. So much. We are super excited. There's another trellis here that my husband has made. Okay, so what we're doing here is we are building trellises for our dragon fruits. There is a system that my hubby has here working. So can you please let me know? Well, you guys make a good team getting this down. What are you doing, please? Descriptions.
So the descriptions is you got the base right here. You got the length. You got the top.
Okay.
So let's say the base. The base, where the length is this 4x4, which we usually use a 4-foot length or a 5-foot length.
Okay.
And then the foundation, so it don't wiggle.
The base.
You put it in the pot. Yeah. And this is like 20 inches because we put it in molasses buckets.
Okay.
So this right here is cut. You got 4 of these cut at 11 inches.
Okay.
As you can see, you put them like a little ninja star. Put it up right here like this. And then you cut 2 of these. That's your top. You cut 2 of these at 20 inches and 4 of them at 17 inches.
And what are those? What's the measure?
This is your tops.
2x4s, 4x4s?
Yeah, 2x4s.
2x4s.
And you just got your, you got 2 of them at 20 inches. These are your outside 20 inches. And you got 4 insiders at 17 inches. And you put that.
To end up looking like a square.
Yeah, put it like this. And then I'll show you what the final look like. Now, this is what the top look like, see? So you got those 2 17 inches right here. Another 17, another 17. So all the way around is 20 inches.
Okay.
And I got it in centered. This is 20 inches, so in the center is 10. Make it all centered. And right here, you screw in with 4 screws. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Over here, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. That's 4 screws we're using. The deck mate, lifetime warranty. They last forever. And the length you're doing is 3.5 inches. Reason why we're going that, not a 3-inch or anything smaller, is because it won't drive into the wood and have that security that you need. If not, it'll just crack and things like that. So make sure you get 3.5 inches. That should be good enough. That's what we're using.
Okay, cool. Are you using any glue? I see the glue.
No, I ain't using no glue.
That's just hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Sticking around. You guys how to make these. All right, thank you. But basically, that's what we did for all of the new ones. As you can see, there's a height difference. This one is 6 feet or maybe 5. This is 3, 3, 3. So we're learning as we go. We have a lot of clippings here that I haven't gotten to. These will be on sale, and I will let you know how we propagate them. My children did a couple of them already for me. They're a little dry because I haven't had time to come out here and water and take care of these, but we will take care of them and they will survive. So yeah, super excited about this whole transformation. Obviously, there's still a little housekeeping to do, but other than that, this has been night and day. You guys remember what it looked like, right? Yeah, this is way better. We squished as many plants as we could in here. just because a lot of them just have a lot of vines going out. I still have to thin them out, but I wanted it just to get them in and have the better organization method with them. So that's what we did here. Same concept there. I do like to have 1, 2, or 3 around each side of the 4x4, but I just decided, you know what, let's just do it. These are huge, huge buckets. I don't know if you're familiar with molasses buckets, but these are them huge tubs. There's plenty of potential to have at least 8 plants in here. And we have 8 or 10. So it's going to work out. So there you have it. It was a lot of pain to get these in there. We have a lot of scars in our arms from trying to squeeze all these in there. And we did break a lot. So we're still going to come in here and do some repairing. And see what plant is going to thrive and what plant is not going to thrive. And the plant that doesn't thrive, we just cut it down. So, again, the purpose of why we planted a bunch of them is because if one doesn't make it, one gets diseased, whatever happens, we already have another one to take its spot. So pretty excited, you guys. Pretty excited. And, of course, I came back here and trimmed our pineapples. But that will be another subject and another lesson for you guys next time. Greenhouse Stay tuned. Built. How did we do it? So you already know the pallets. Husband put a frame here for a door. Double frame. Initially, there was a frame here. If you look at my old videos, you'll see what it looked like, what the skeleton looked like. But in addition to that, he put 16-foot beams. I think that's what they are. Don't quote me. The longest 2x4s that you can get at Home Depot. The longest ones, he put 2.5. Okay, so I'm not sure the length. Don't quote me. I'm not good with that. That's what he's good at. And he just sees my vision and goes with it and does what he can to get it done. That's a wonderful husband, isn't it? Okay, so he did that. He also put these beams here. So there's beams for support. Just because when we didn't have none of this, you guys, in South Texas, them winds were bending this down. And we only had the shade tarps. I don't know if you guys recall seeing my videos. We only had the shade tarps to protect these plants. And this wire was like whoop, whoop, whoop. And we're like, oh no, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. So what he did was he decided to add this for more stability and more support on the inside. We originally just had those two right here. The ones that are obviously stained, because I stained them to hopefully last longer. So I stained those two. Those are the only ones that we originally had. And as you can see, these and the ones in the back were not here before. Those are the new additions, okay, to this whole structure. So literally pallets all the way around. We left a gap big enough. It's probably about a pallet size or a little bit bigger than that, so that we can get wagons in and out, right? Or any machinery if we needed to. And then, of course, more pallets this way. And again, I don't know why I didn't stain this side, but it will happen. Stained it. Everything else is stained just so that the wood can last longer. If you don't stain these pallets, they will start decaying. Although these have been holding up pretty well, I'm assuming because there was shade and they're obviously not protected from the elements because we have sprinklers here. But they've held up pretty well, and they will hold up even longer if we stain them. So if you're going to do a wood project, stain it, paint it, oil it, whatever you got to do to make it last longer. I mean, that's all he did. And then, of course, we put cattle panels going across. I think we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cattle panels. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, about 6 cattle panels going across. And since my husband is a landscaper, handy dandy person, he made a sprinkler system up here just to mist them every now and then, because these are cacti plants. They don't require too much water or we will get diseases. These are pineapples. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are pineapples. I was thinking of papayas. These are pineapples. They too do not like to have a lot of water. They don't like a lot of water. They will get diseases and stuff like that. So we are good here when it comes down to these type of plants. Yeah, so this is how it was made. This is how it was made. Sorry, I had to point that out because that's a note for me to come and fix it. and add some support to that. But yeah, so if you're ever wanting to do a pallet greenhouse, go find yourself a big box store that is willing to give you pallets for free and just do it. Don't be limited on resources. Think bigger than your standard hoop houses. Think bigger than that. There's a lot of ways to get creative. We have always been creative since the beginning. That's why we were created in the image of the Almighty, to be creative just like Him. So here you have it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.